If you clicked on this video, you're probably wondering what vehicle I have put 105,000 miles on doing Uber the past 2 years, over 3,000 rides. And let me tell you, it is the most reliable, most efficient, most comfortable, bang for your buck, storage to passenger ratio. No, it doesn't do Uber X, Uber XL. No, it's not a Premier SUV, but it is Premier rated. And that is the key to this whole equation, because having a Premier rated car means you can get $3 per mile as opposed to 75 cents as an Uber X driver. And I learned the hard way being an Uber X driver, because everybody has to go through the ringer when you first start being an Uber driver. You have to get 200 Uber X rides, keep your star rating over 5 or 4.85 stars, something like that, and have over 200 rides, like I said, under your belt. So once you get that, you unlock Premier if your car is able to. And with this vehicle, let me tell you, it is impressive. Everybody always enjoys the interior. And again, the most efficient, most comfortable, most reliable, most safe. Oh, I'm out here down by the dock, and me and this bird have been just chilling, kind of hanging out, catching the vibe. He's stalking some fish. We might get a little lucky here and see him go after something. Comment down below what kind of bird this is. I don't know if it's a type of egret or what, but anyway, I'm gonna take you over now to the vehicle that has made me about $70,000 per year in the past 2 years, gotten me over 35 private clients. That's also another thing I'm gonna talk about, being an Uber driver. They take 40% of the cut. And Uber doesn't like when you do this sort of thing, but there's no rules and regulations against making friends on your ride. And sometimes friends like to exchange information, and yeah, we're just friends, you know? But you ready for the big reveal? What 100,000 miles looks like on a car after 3,000 rides? I don't think you're ready for it. Right here. 2023 Tesla Model Y. Yeah, go ahead. Give me the hate. Give me all the hate you want. Okay, I got a TikTok video that blew up, and let me tell you, it's funny to see the comments down below. I'll put a few of them up over here right now, and I'll let you scroll through them real quick. But they're kind of 50-50. Some people say it's the most uncomfortable ride. I don't see it that way. It's all driver based. And I'm gonna teach you a few things about how to make this the most comfortable ride for your passengers. So right here, 2023, long range, all-wheel drive, 19-inch wheels, basic spec. The only thing that I paid for extra was the white seats and the tow hitch option, because I have, believe it or not, a 21-foot center console FX Angler that this thing tows. Okay, that boat itself weighs 4,000 pounds. This thing itself weighs nearly 5,000 pounds. All-wheel drive, center of gravity is in the battery. Oh my God, look at the mullet. The mullet are just blowing up over here today. I wish I would have bought my fishing rod. Yeah, so this channel is gonna be more about the things that I love, because I learned on YouTube that you can't just niche down to one thing. People may love and enjoy this content, but you're also gonna see content of me towing the boat with this, me fishing on the Angler, because we're getting that thing ready right now. It's got a 150 Merc 2-stroke, and if everybody knows about a 2-stroke, if they haven't ran for a while, they need a little TLC, a little, you know, a little. But anyway, back to the Tesla. So, 2023, this is my second set of tires that I bought. The first set, I was able to get 50,000 miles, okay? And then the way you do that, because all the tires are even, they're all, what are they here? Let me see. Dun, 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 dun. They're all 25. They're all 255 by 45s all around. So that means you can rotate them clockwise, or just put one wheel on any of the front or the back and just keep them rotating. And the key is to do it every 4,000 miles. Sometimes people say, oh, 6, 7. No, 4,000 miles. This car weighs 5,000 pounds. Okay, so that means it's going to tread. And most of the cars come with a little bit of an alignment issue. So I recommend, if you get one of these cars, take it to your local discount tire or wherever you go, get it aligned real quick, because sometimes the camber makes the inside of the tread walls burn faster than the outside of the tread walls, which is the key to keeping the tires to get 50,000 miles out of them, is to rotate them. So this is my second set of tires. And you ready for the big reveal? The big reveal, okay? 3,000 rides. 3,000 rides. And this is what the interior looks like, okay? 3,000 different rides, individuals, okay? That means an average of one person was sitting right here 3,000 times. And I've had multiple rides where the whole car was packed. I've even had 5 people sometimes when you're in a situation where they need it, it's a short trip, and you've done it. So I've fit 5 people in here, but not supposed to do that. Don't recommend that, okay? But yeah, this is 3,000 rides. And this is not detailed, okay? I've cleaned it, I think, a week ago. And I've done probably 10 rides since then. And right here, look, do you see anything? Do you see any scuffs? Do you see any marks? Okay. Only thing that I noticed recently, somebody did, because people do have an issue figuring out how to get out of the car. So constantly I'm telling them to push the button and push the door. I'm like, push and push. They're like, what? I go, push the button and push the door. And they don't understand that. So people just push and they push really hard. And I just noticed recently that somebody pushed with all their might and broke the little button. But that was probably just happened last week, okay? So, not terrible, okay? This right here looks really, really janky, but this is my extra mat that I bought from Amazon for 20 bucks to keep this nice and fresh, okay? I've rotated it twice, but you can tell where my elbow sits, right here and right here. Put that back on in a second. But yes, always with this car, just for a kind courtesy, tip number 1, keep that down, okay? People are always getting into your car with cups, drinks, coffee, especially with the white seats. It's just a nice, even if they're not, it's just a nice little, get in the car, sit down. Oh, this is nice. Put your seatbelt on, and now you got your armrest here, and you got an armrest here. Not too bad, honestly, okay? And then this is the best part that always gets people. When they finally look up and they realize they're sitting in the sky. And they always ask me, does it roll back? Does it tint? Does it frost? And I always tell them, no, it's got transition lens. Right now, there's no sun out, so it looks pretty clear. But if the sun was dead overhead, it would be dark tinted, just automatically built into the glass. Doesn't get completely black, but it's like reading glasses when you go outside and they just go dark, and then you go back inside and they clear right back up. Let's talk about storage. This is the storage compartment of the Model Y. Guys, if you're gonna do anything at all, please invest in your car. It's your bread and butter. It's your business, so you want to keep it fresh. And the best thing you can do for that is to invest in some 3D mats. This whole set, okay, covers here, covers the back. So now when I push the seats down, well, they kind of get a little jammed, but here you go, there's one. If you push it a couple times, but hold on, there's 2. All the way. Now you have this whole bed, okay? I've had passengers who's got golf carts, golf clubs, plus luggage, and they had to sit in the front. No big deal at all. Just fold this down, and now the back of your seats are covered by this nice rubber material. It's nice and thick, okay? It's washable. All you do is get out, scrub it with a hard brush, soap and water, let it sit in the sun. Boom, it's brand new. Okay, so this whole set I bought was a little pricey at the time. It was 900 bucks, but in terms of keeping my car clean, look at this, ready? Basically brand new from 2 years ago. Not a speck of dirt on it. The first thing I did was buy these for the car. 100%, no questions asked, needed. People throw their luggage in, people have dirty luggage, people have dirt, wet, rainy days, you name it, these are a must. So it covers here, and then that whole set comes with the lower piece down here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You take this piece off, you go into here, 5. Each of these corners, okay, it's hard to see in the light, without the light, but each of these corners, 6, 7. Fold this back up. 8, 9, the whole one piece. 10, 11. And of course, everybody knows EVs don't have engines, so it leaves you all of the room in the front for more storage. Put another carry-on here, more luggage, and boom, another 3D mat, 10, or whatever, say 12. So a 12-piece set for 900 bucks, and this is 2 years old and it looks brand new. Let me tell you, it has saved so much dirt, so much time cleaning the car because the rug's under the car. Now when I go to trade this in, it's basically like there's no issue. There's no degradation in the price of the car because the interior is so easy to keep clean. I actually took this car to Tesla at 90,000 miles and they told me they would give me 20 grand for it on the spot. That was 15,000 miles ago. I probably lost about $2,000 to $3,000 since then, but that's no big deal. This car, I own this car, and I'm gonna probably continue to own this car until I pay it off or I'm done Ubering. But again, if you lease this car and you're putting in the miles that I'm putting in, you're gonna be eating it up with the 25 cents or whatever your lease costs per mile, and I definitely don't recommend that. So financing is definitely the better option. But yeah, I want you guys, okay, drop a like down below, sub to my channel. I'm gonna be giving way more Uber tips and tricks. I make about $5,000 a month Ubering, okay? Granted, I only have about 2 days off, but I only really drive 3 to 4 hours a day at most, okay? The hours, all that stuff I'm gonna get to. I just wanted to introduce myself, come back to the channel, just Joey Make It Happen here. You're gonna be seeing a lot more stuff, me trying to achieve things. So it might be a little random, honestly, some of the videos, but mostly it's gonna be tied around Uber, fishing, lifestyle, and just trying new stuff, trying to make a business grow. And yeah, you know. Just to prove that I'm not capping. Yeah, a lot of miles. So YouTube, what's going on? Joey Make It Happen here. Welcome back to the channel, guys. I've been really absent, just trying to figure out what direction to take this channel, and I realized if I don't post anything, there will never be a direction, and any video will never reach anybody because it never existed. So I'm gonna start here. If you click